I want to do something a little different today and talk about an upcoming RPG styled after some of the greats like Super Mario RPG and Chrono Trigger. Sea of Stars is a new JRPG coming from Sabotage Studios, the creators of The Messenger. Sea of Stars is set among a group of islands and promises a grand adventure with two children of the solstice, one with the power of the sun and the other with the power of the moon, sailing from one island to the next, attempting to put a stop to the Fleshmancer. Beyond that, we don't have a whole lot of information on the story yet, but we did get a demo which introduces a few aspects of the game, including combat and exploration. We also get some dialogue that gives us an idea of the quality of the writing, and by extension, the story. While I never finished it, I did play through a good chunk of The Messenger, and I remember the writing there to be very good, and to not take itself too seriously. We seem to be getting more of this great writing in Sea of Stars, and I'm looking forward to seeing this new story flesh out. As I said though, we got a demo, I've played through it a few times, and I want now to talk about what I've been able to glean about the game through the demo. First off, I can clearly see that the developers played the classics like Chrono Trigger and wanted to make a game that took some of the best elements of them, modernized them, and then share them with the new generation. The battle system borrows the combo system from Chrono Trigger, where two or more characters can join together in one powerful ability, and the action button system from Super Mario RPG, that allows you to get a little extra damage out of attacks by pressing the action button at just the right time, or to lessen damage taken by using the button to defend. Sabotage Studios has really done a great job of combining these systems to create a unique battle system. In addition though, they have implemented some new ideas like the lock system. The lock system allows you to weaken or prevent enemies' abilities while they are charging them. This is done by hitting them with the specific attack types shown. The great part about this is that it adds some depth to the combat by trying to figure out how to maximize your turn to break all the locks. Some attacks do more than one type of damage, and hitting the action button at the right time during an attack can cause 2 hits of a damage type instead of 1. The combo system comes in handy too when trying to break locks, as combos tend to hit multiple enemies at once, and they often employ more than one damage type. The combo meter is charged up by attacking, but gets extra charge from breaking enemy locks, which is another reason to try breaking them. Now let's talk more about the action button system. I know this system may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I think it's well implemented here. It feels really good and rewarding to use, but isn't necessary to win battles. It's just something fun to shoot for. That said, some abilities use the action button to make them better. For example, the Moonerang ability can be deflected by hitting the action button when it comes back to you, allowing you to hit multiple enemies with it, and the Sunball ability charges up and can reach max potential by releasing the button at the right time. The action button adds a bit of skill to the game that you can choose to use or not. There is even an artifact in the demo that you can choose to activate that makes this skill absolutely necessary by reducing your health to basically nothing, but doubling the power of the action button in attacking and making defending with it negate all but 1 damage. Overall, the combat felt great, with equal parts nostalgia and fresh ideas. A lot of modern JRPGs are coming out with unique systems to try and break free of the monotony of the classic system, and I think Sea of Stars has done something really awesome here. I felt a good bit of synergy between my characters as well, and the full game promises to bring in at least 3 more playable characters into the mix. I'm interested to see how all these characters will synergize with each other, and what party combinations will be possible. But combat isn't everything in an RPG. Exploration has always been a big part of the greatest RPGs, and Sea of Stars doesn't disappoint. Just in this short, hour-long or so demo, there are several secrets to find, each one ending with some kind of loot or other reward. Right off the bat, there is a less obvious route to take at the start of the demo that leads to a cave with a chest in it. If you miss this path initially though, you can see the cave entrance off to the side after going down the main path. Sea of Stars does this really well, showing you a chest or secret area and then making you figure out how to get there. Personally, I love it when games do this. Figuring out how to get to a side area and claim its treasure is a hallmark of exploration, and it's done well in this demo. Exploring the dungeon in the demo was a lot of fun too, with puzzles that reminded me of those in Chrono Trigger. None of these puzzles were hard necessarily, but they still felt rewarding all the same. And assuming that this is an early area of the game, I'm sure we'll get more interesting and challenging puzzles farther in. Sea of Stars, at least from this demo anyway, feels like the type of game you want to explore and get lost in. In addition to the combat and exploration, Sea of Stars features camping, fishing, and sailing as well, though you can't do any sailing in the demo. The camping feature is how you rest and recuperate your party. You can also use the campfire here to cook meals that can be used while adventuring to heal your party or restore their MP. I'm sure in the full game there will probably be recipes that infer other benefits as well. Though the interesting thing here is that you can only carry 10 meals with you, so you have to choose carefully what to cook based on what you think you'll need going forward. While at the campfire, you can also talk to your companions and even get a story or legend from an NPC that follows your party. The fishing is basically a mini-game like most fishing systems and games, but it does serve a purpose. The fish you catch can be filleted and then cooked, so if you find yourself short on food for healing, find a fishing pond. Moving on now to the presentation, I know I've mentioned Chrono Trigger a lot, but it is my favorite RPG of all time, and Sea of Stars has taken a lot of inspiration from it. It has some inspiration from other classic RPGs as well, like Super Mario RPG, like I've mentioned, but Chrono Trigger is the one I'm most familiar with. That said, the graphics, environments, and even enemy design evoke a lot of memories of playing Chrono Trigger and other classics. Yet they've done something here that makes everything feel so much cleaner, and it's not just the higher resolution. Something in the design just makes everything look so good. The environments are well designed, hiding secrets as I mentioned earlier, and the background in the demo's dungeon gave off a sense of existential dread or mystery right up there with some of the great classics. The music then adds to these environments, instilling emotion and feeling into them. And it's no wonder since Yasunori Masuda, the composer from Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3, is a guest composer for the game. The influence of Matsuda and his work can clearly be heard in Sea of Stars, and these tracks easily transport and immerse you into this mysterious world. There is so much more to this game, like the ability to change the time of day, the sailing, new party members, and much more that I'm excited to see when the full release occurs on August 29th of this year. Sea of Stars will be available on the usual suspects: Xbox Series, Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and 5, Switch, and Steam. Please remember to give the video a like if you made it this far, and consider subscribing as it takes a lot of time and effort to put these videos together. We're so close to 1,000 subs, and every one counts. If you want to see another great classic RPG, check out this video on Tactics Ogre Reborn. Thank you all so much for watching, have a great day, and keep on gaming.